Bovski of North Macedonia. And on tatami number 4, we have Luca Maresca of Italy against Oubaya of Morocco. So at this stage, Douglas, you've gone through the round robin system and you got into the quarterfinals. How do you manage your own performance and expectation and keep that focus and concentration?
Yes, this is something that should be very well controlled because, as you know, we have the round robin, especially, for example, in my division, start in the morning.
Yes.
4 hours after, so you have to be very careful with the focus to not lose and to stay connected with the tatami, to stay connected with yourself. Because okay, for one, the round robin group, it's a first step, but now it has to go. You have to be very well connected with yourself and be ready for the next round.
If you were thinking in terms of percentage, how much would you say as a percentage your success as a champion is in your head against your physical body?
Very difficult question, but I think your head controls everything. I think to be... It's difficult to put in percentage, but you have to have all connect. So, one example, when I went to the gym to do my physical training, every time that I did one repetition, let's say a push press or some exercise, I was thinking about one opponent, for example. So I was thinking about my opponent from Italy, let's say like Italy. Yes. And I was doing this repetition not only mechanically, not only physically, but connecting with my fitness.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And I did this all my life. So in all my life, I'm trying to connect the brain with the physical part, with with the mechanical part, with the technical part. So I know that the mind and the brain and the way that you're thinking, it's very important, but we are a very complex sport. Of course, if you are very good in your mind and you cannot use this good mentality, let's say like that, or positive mentality, and connect this with your physical part, you will not perform well. So I think it's you have to find a balance between the mental preparation, the physical preparation, the technical preparation, because some matches with your heart, some matches win with your mind, to be more
clever.
Yes, to be more clever, and some matches will win with your, with your spirit. Especially when you have some injury or something, and this happened in the middle of the match.
You have to dig deep.
Yes, and so you have no more energy to bring from your mind and from your heart, and and you have to bring this for somewhere else, and your spirit has to be very well connected also with you. So of course I understand that the question is the percentage, but it's I will say that mind control everything. I will put 100% in your mind, but you have to connect your mind with your mechanical. Every time when I teach seminars, and I usually teach a lot of seminars around the world, I tell this to the athletes. You cannot, we are not a machine. I mean, we are much more smart with the mechanic.
A machine wouldn't have emotion.
Yes.
It doesn't have feelings.
Exactly.
It's either on or off. It's binary.
Yeah. And this is, I think, this is the main point of karate, because we have to have good technique. We have to have a good force. That's one of the criteria. We have to have a good physical. That's also that is one of criteria. Distance and timing, that's another two criteria. So this is physically, and you have to be very well connected with this. And of course, you have to use the strategy. You have to know the rules. So you have to be very well prepared with your mind to understand the rules, to see how it's working and how it's playing the game. And of course, I think when you can put all these things in harmony, you can be a champion. And I know it's not easy to work all these things together every day, but this our sports like this, because I think we are one of the best sports in the world, because we are very, we are fighting sports.
Yes.
But at the same time, we have to know how to play with the rules, how to play with the opponents, how to play with everything.
Yeah, absolutely. And nowadays we have sports science, you have sports psychologists, you have nutritionists, all of the athletes are professional now at this level, and they have a great support with their coaching staff and their nutritionists and sports scientists around, and making sure that they can achieve their absolute potential.
I agree. At this level, as a professional level, every detail can make the difference. Sometimes the detail is the nutrition, sometimes the detail is the mental preparation, sometimes the detail is the technical part, your form, your kihon, and the way that are applying your techniques. So you have to have a very good team around you that can help you. And we, as a professional athlete, we have to try to put all of this in our harmonies and try to do the best.
Yeah, exactly. And we have most certainly the best there is in the world on the mat as we speak, across all four tatami, male and female athletes. And this is a World Championship year for teams. And on the Athletes Commission, you can see that Karasu's developed. There are 6 female categories, 6 male categories, weight divisions across the spectrum. And there is now in the rules references to mixed teams. Well, that's an exciting prospect, isn't it?
I think it's the future. You can see that many sports are playing on this way, are using the mixed systems. We can see this in the track and field, we can see this in the judo, and I think it will be the new era and the new generation of sports. And this is it's amazing, because we can see the equality between genders too, and we are fighting together and we are playing together. It's nice for all sports. And maybe in the future, I don't know what will happen in the future, but maybe in the future we can see one mixed team, maybe one only one World Cup for teams, and only not female, not male, but
a mixed team event.
Maybe this can happen in the future, and I think it will be nice. It will be different, and for sure it will be very attractive for the public and for the people who love our sport.
And the weight divisions.
Yeah.
It could be based around the Olympic weight divisions.
Yes.
So.
Yes, with the new rules that we have, there are some not exactly a rule, but we have some guideline to start with a mixed team that can be 4 athletes. That means 2 male, 2 female, or also we can do it with 6 athletes. That will be 3 male and 3 female. Of course, this is just a guideline for the future, and it's not yet done in our federation, but it's just a guideline, because we receive a lot of requests to start to work like this. So we create some type of guideline. This can be
I mean, there's a process, isn't there? There has to be consideration, a concept, consideration, a testing process of whether it works or whether it not, adjustments, and then before you can introduce it as a constant. So there's a long way to go.
But this shows that our federation and all the commissions are working to thinking in the future, to thinking in the evolution, and to try to do something different to increase our sport. And this is something that we have to appreciate, because this is, I know there are many people who's working very hard to bring these new ideas, to bring something new, because as you know, our sports, it's martial arts created thousands and thousands of years ago, but at the same time we have to follow the evolution of the world.
Absolutely.
And,
modernize.
Yes, I think this represents the evolution of the
Another key objective is to grow participation, to grow interest, to grow audience.
Yes.
To make it more exciting, to make it more enjoyable as a spectator sport. All of these things that your work in the Athletes Commission and around the Rules Commission, etc., is all working toward those objectives, isn't it?
Of course, we're thinking about how to do better for athletes, but at the same time, how to what we can change and what we can do to the athletes, but at the same time, that